What's up, y'all? It's Far Gas here and a Frugan with the Caffeinated and Overclocked podcast, the podcast where we talk about tech news, video games, and pretty much anything that the nerd brain wants to. Y'all, like I said, my name is Jason. This is my best friend of Frugan. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, buddy?
Man,
Glad to be here.
It's a day in paradise. It's nice to finally get here and do this podcast with you. I know we've talked about it for quite some time about trying to get in here and find some time in between your work schedule, your family life, and your school life, as well as all of everything that goes on with my life. So I'm glad that we're finally sitting down right after Gamescom to start the first episode. And today, there's a lot to talk about, and there's not a lot to talk about. You see, there's a game that Frugan and I have been playing a lot lately, and it's the one that we want to lead off the conversation with today, and that is that it is reported by PC Games that they spoke with a Borderlands developer, a Borderlands 4 developer, and they said that the Borderlands 4 should have the same DLC release time as Borderlands 3. Did I say that correctly? Did I say Borderlands 4 would have the same DLC release time as Borderlands 3? I think I just said that, which is also like kind of crazy to think about if you think about it, Frugan. Because
it's nuts. That means if that's the case,
yeah,
with the game coming out next month here in a couple weeks, we could have more content from that game,
dude,
as early as December.
Yeah, if they go with the same scheduled time, that means after just a few months, like October, November, 3 months, and then the other DLCs were kind of the same. It was like a 3-month marching cycle, which that is exciting because Borderlands 4 is supposed to have a lot more difficult gameplay. It's supposed to be bigger in scope, and as we both know, Borderlands 3, the DLC is what really made that game. The main story was not great. It was very, very short.
There's a lot of flaws in that story, but the DLCs saved it and made it great. I mean, the last DLC was the fantastic Cluster Cluck or whatever it was.
Oh God, yeah. I was sitting here trying to think about what it was that you were, and I'm like, oh God, I forgot about that one because we're doing.
I mean, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing, and so if we can get this, and if the story is good in 4, and the DLCs are just as good,
imagine.
And do you think we could top something like Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep DLC? Do you think we could do that?
I mean, honestly, with going into this, and I know this is going to be a hot topic type of a thing, I think we could. It's
very possible.
If the team actually learned something from Borderlands 3, and they understand now how not to do things, but the DLC was great, now make the story great and keep the DLC great, and you're basically going to be printing money. Now, I don't agree that the collector's edition doesn't come with a video game. I think the collector's edition should come with the video game, and
absolutely, especially if you're paying that price for a collector's edition.
I mean, $150, $160, and it doesn't come with a video game. You know what it comes with? It comes with a couple of like golden keys and stuff like that, and I'm just like, really? That
ain't worth it in my opinion.
Okay, golden keys in like other games. Fine. Once you get up there, you need some money, or you're trying to get an artifact or anything like that. Yeah, because you can't get it from the diamond room. Makes sense to have those golden keys. The fact that you give away golden keys like it is candy is one of those things that doesn't incentivize me to do that. Now, I will tell you what does incentivize me to buy something from GameStop is the Madrina's limited time deal that they're doing with Borderlands 4 to get the skins and then also a cup. Now, I'm a diabetic. I can't have any of those, but the wife can definitely have some of that. And that is something that I think looks cool, and I'll probably spend $40 on that on top of the super duper deluxe edition, I don't want to spend $130 on it, but I am absolutely going to, because you are right, Randy Pitchford. I guess I'm a real fan, and I'm going to buy it because I always buy the season pass because it's cheaper at the end of the day for us to buy just all at one time and just take
normally those DLCs cost what, 30, 40 bucks a pop?
Yeah, and I would rather justify it to myself once and just buy it once, cry once, just like you do buying a house or like a lawnmower or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well go ahead and do that. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited that they're talking about the release schedule potentially being on the same level as Borderlands 3. I know Frugan and I are going to be streaming Borderlands 4 on the release, so if you'd like to check that out, we'll have a link to our main channels down in the description below. But next up, I know you're a PC person. You know I'm a PC person. And we both started on consoles. You started on Xbox many moons ago, and I started on PlayStation many moons ago. As far as it goes, but this new like Xbox ROG Ally and Ally X, it has me excited. And that's kind of the next thing that I want to jump into and talk about is
it definitely has me excited. I mean, it's something unique. It's something unique in the aspect that, yes, we have other handheld devices similar to it, but not only does it have access to Steam, but it has also access to the Xbox catalog with Game Pass built into it.
And that's a good thing. Like that's nice. And I think it's a PC device, so it's going to have the PC Xbox Game Pass. It's not going to have the console one. But you want to know what makes me really excited about this? It's not even that it's, a ROG Ally. It's not even that it's going to have Xbox Game Pass and Steam on it. It's the fact that folks at Windows... No, it's not the release date, which, by the way, from PC Mag, it's October the 16th. And there's no, as of recording this, there's no announcement, but the original was around $700, so it's probably going to be around that or a little bit more. But no,
I would say so, yeah.
The thing that makes me excited, Frugan, is the simple fact that the Microsoft team has been working on things in the back end to make the gaming experience better on a PC device, which means that maybe if, they take the knowledge from that, handheld device and put it to an actual desktop device, it could make PC gaming so much better because, let's be real, PC gaming, while you get the best graphics, while you get FOV, while there's so much that you get, gaming on the PC is not just plug and play. It's sometimes you have to be a level 2 technician on this sort of stuff.
And the fact that they're upping that, this can make it a contender to really beat out gaming laptops.
Right, because exactly.
Gaming laptops are the standard really for mobile gaming. Yeah, the Steam Deck and the ROG Ally itself, but they're not as good as an actual laptop.
Right.
So if they're working on getting this up to par or even better than a laptop, this could be hands down the future.
I mean, honestly, to me, in the future after this, it will be one of those that, do I want a laptop that is 4, 5, 6 times bigger than this device, but I can do productivity stuff on it? Or do I want to basically be limited to gaming on here? But I mean, like other handhelds, you can do productivity stuff.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to, but it's not like really optimized.
But it's not, no. And honestly, if I'm taking something to go, I'm not going to be doing productivity anyway.
Right, exactly.
It's that's going to be strictly for gaming. Mm-hmm. If I'm trying to do something recording for, like a vlog or something, I'm going to use my phone or a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna edit that software on the go. That's gonna wait till I get home on my rig and just do it there.
And see, the only reason I could see a laptop beating that out for me is if I was to go on a trip or something like that and want to edit that sort of stuff. But let's be real, The only way that happens is if I'm at like Gamescom or if I'm somewhere where they're doing an announcement and I'm like, I have to be one of the other 50 or 100 people. Like, I need to put this out as soon as possible. But I'm not like that. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather sit back, enjoy the moment, and catch at least 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I hadn't got to that point where I go on enough trips like that. But I'm right there with you.
Yeah, no,
absolutely. I'm right there with you on, like, if I'm taking something, I want to be able to fire it up. And this is one thing I hope that comes to desktop from their working is a better, like, wake up from sleep, because I hate the way Windows has always done the wake up bit. And God, I mean, think about this. I know this has nothing to do with the Ally or anything like that, but it is 2025 and we're just now getting a dark mode for file transfer. It's not out yet, but it's coming. And I have to wonder if that is something that came from the Ally when they realized, oh, wait, we have this.
Surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me because like a lot of profiles, like if you think about Steam, if they're on Steam, Steam is typically dark mode. And you don't want to be flashbanged with, I'm copying something over. And so an engineer or somebody on the gaming side was probably like, why can't we just make a dark mode? And that's something that's been reported. That's coming.
You have dark mode already built into Windows systems anyway already.
Exactly. Why is that one thing?
Couldn't you just do that? Yeah, the one thing that is not dark mode.
Could you imagine sitting on a plane copying something over and just getting a flashbang? You're on basically a red eye. It's 3 a.m.
Or like this one.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much exactly like that right there. It's something that I'm just like, my God, this is something that I'm excited for, and that's pretty much why I'm really excited for this, like, Xbox edition, to see what they bring to the table. Is it going to be more powerful than the original one? I don't think so. I don't think there's been enough time for any iterations to use a new Zen architecture on the AMD chip.
It could be potentially just be a little bit more powerful. It's not going to be like mind-boggling 3 times, 4 times better. Maybe just a little bit better, but no, I'm excited for it. It's something I want to try to get my hands on at some point. Not at release, but definitely at some point I may try to get my hands on it. Look, especially once we know that price point.
I'm going to tell you, if anybody from Xbox, if you're watching, if you somehow come across this and you make it this far in the video, and you want us to review it, absolutely, positively, I most indubitably will, whether it be on this channel and on my main channel. But yeah, I can't justify at lunch probably spending, I'm going to say, $6.99,
almost $1,000.
Yeah, I'm
almost
gonna say
$1,000. No,
I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't justify that to myself in that regard. But now, kind of moving away from a little bit. This is more speculation. And Frugan sent this over to me. This article.
This one could be interesting. I'm excited if this one is true. If this is true,
I swear, if this is true. Look, Forza is one of those games, like racing games like Need for Speed. It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but those are games I play on my own time just to relax, have fun, sit back, just, like, lay on this bed behind me and just relax and play it.
Dude.
And if this is true,
could you imagine?
I am going to be so excited.
Could you imagine? Go ahead. Tell the people. Go ahead. Tell the people what's going on
with this one. There's been a leak, potentially, that we may know the next location that Forza Horizon 6 is going to take place in. An Australian car import company called Colt and Classic posted and then deleted a photo on Instagram showing a Forza Horizon director taking photos of a car that's usually found in Japan. So, with that being leaked, we don't know 100% true if it's going to be true or not, but there's potential there that Forza Horizon could be going to Japan. And with the car scene in Japan in general.
Imagine.
could you imagine the fun you could have driving around Tokyo, going around, just driving in Japan in general? And oh my gosh,
I'll just tell you right now, I just want a 1994 Skyline. That's always my dream model car.
I think we all do. I think we all do.
Just please, if this is true, or if it's not true, and you put us in Australia, or you put us anywhere in the world, 1994 Skyline, please. I will.
Please, absolutely.
I don't care if it doesn't win every race. I will just be cruising in style. I will cruise the USA. I'll cruise Japan. I don't care where you put me in the world.
I'll cruise that map.
But I am so excited. Because this is one of those things that I always tell people. It's like you can't really keep secrets from everything. Like you can keep you can kind of keep secrets for the most part. But one of these nonchalant things of like imagine this is true. And oh, you know what? I'm going to take a photo of this. Not knowing it's not, because they probably didn't sign an NDA or anything like that. It's just, hey, can we come over and take some photos? And it's one of those that, like, of course, if they're over here,
I'm going to take some awesome photos of this.
I'm going to take a photo because nobody's going to believe this. And I'm going to post it to my IG. Can you imagine the phone call, the email, the instant
you need to take that down right now.
The instant text message of, please, for the love of God, take that down. Please and thank you. I can only imagine. I would have wanted to be a fly on the wall.
Freak out.
Oh yeah, no,
I would
definitely
freak out if that would happen to me. Like, hey, you need to not share this. Why? What's going on? Just don't ask
just
questions.
Take it off.
Just delete it.
Just delete it right now. But here's the problem on it. The biggest problem, and I don't know if companies realize this, is the fact that it gets more attention if it's taken down.
Yes.
It would not have been reported on as much if it was left up. It'd be like, oh, it would have been a rumor. It would have been oh, hey, this dude was taking a photo. It's like they could have just had their friend over.
Yeah.
And taken a photo. I swear, this guy works with Forza, but the fact that it's going to get a lot of attention, even if it's not true, even if this whole thing is made up and it was taken down after 30 minutes of it just being up and they wanted to get some, news up, because now everybody's talking about their name, their shop's name. No matter what, if it is true and somebody made that phone call, they got to know that it's going to be reported on more, and liability damage wise, it's easier for it to just be left up. And I don't know, but if this one's true,
if it's true, I'm excited because I really enjoyed Forza Horizon 4 and 5. Where was 4? 4 was in the US.
I thought 5 was it Mexico or like
4 was Mexico. Yeah.
Okay.
South America area.
Yeah.
Mexico. 5 was England, UK.
Yeah, because I have, as my wife says,
Europe.
I have slept since then. So it's so, I haven't played a Forza game.
I can't remember yesterday. You expected me to remember 3 years ago?
Listen,
5 years ago?
I'm right there with you. It's been a minute. Like, I still remember everybody, and it's crazy. I don't remember where it was, but I remember the videos popping up online of like, hey, put a rubber band around your controller and go to bed on this one track, and you're gonna wake up with millions of dollars, and you'll be able to do whatever it is that you want. Like, I remember stuff like that, but not like whatever I was supposed to learn in 4th grade in school. But I can still see.
Oh, you expect me to remember how to do math? But no. Let me tell you this glitch I learned.
Yeah,
10 years ago, and I still remember how to do it.
Let me show you this cool thing I learned in Red Dead 1 and like like while I was in college. Like, let me show you this cool thing that I did. But yeah, I mean that's my thing. I definitely am excited to see. Now this is probably years away though. Like probably I'd say I
don't expect to see it maybe 2030.
I was going to say 2029, 2020, 2029, 2030 I could see. It all depends on how far.
With all rumors and leaks and stuff, take everything with a grain of salt.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing is true until like an official announcement.
And that's the thing. People
that falls in line with one of the games we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Yeah, and like that's the biggest thing is that like so many people take rumors, so many people take like all this sort of stuff, and they just like go to the hill with it. It's like I tell people in Fallout 76 stuff that's on the PTS on the private test server. It's just because it's on there does not mean it's coming to a public server. You know, that stuff that's data mined, you don't know if it's actually coming, because I'm going to be real. If I was a developer and something was data mined or something that like was going to be a surprise, I might just take it out just to screw with somebody. Just to,
or I would put something in the PTS just to screw with people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. I would definitely do that.
Screw with them. Like, oh, we found this to come to the game. No, we never had any plans to add it. We just wanted to mess with you.
I mean, let me tell you this. It's been 2 years, I think, now, and when they tested out in Fallout 76, double mutated events at the top of the hour every hour, that was like I think 2 years ago at this point, year and a half, 2 years. Still not in the game.
Like that.
Still not in the game. Like it's still one of those things. Like, oh, this is cool. Nope, still not in the game. And I don't know at this point.
I don't think they'll ever.
Honestly, at this point, I think it was too many and I understand why that's not going to be there. It's probably because there's so many technical problems on that engine.
That would be so hectic just to have double mutated events. No.
Yeah, I think that's why it's in a closed instance like a daily op. It's easier because you don't have a lot of stuff going on.
With that, I know it's kind of going off topic, but I think with that, they could add more events to the mutated events, not just the select few they have.
I could see them
add more.
I could see them add more events, but that's and we don't even have this on the topic bit, but like you said, go off topic a little bit. The everyday person is not a developer, and so many people criticize just constantly, and they don't do it in the constructive way. And I get it. Emotionally, you don't want to react in a constructive way. You want to yell from the highest rooftop how the company is screwing you over because of this and this and this. But you got to understand, these people that work in companies, I'm not glazing them. I'm not shilling for them or anything like that. I'm just telling you like it is. As a person who's worked in technology for 24 years, and that's kind of the funny thing about this podcast. I mean, Frugan has been working in technology for a long, long time. I've been working
not
in
as long as you, but 13 years now, 14
years.
Here,
you want to know how I'm 38 years old and have 24 years of experience? It's because I got my A+ certification when I was 14. I've been a nerd my entire life. I got my
I didn't do any of that until my senior year of high school, and
dude,
I didn't do any of that.
I got my CCNA Cisco certification when I was 15. Why? Because I was bored and I needed things to do in high school because my mother, which is a former school teacher, she retired after 31 years. She did not want me going home and watching Dragon Ball Z or some TV show that she did not approve of half the day, so I needed to go fill my time up with something. But thank God I did, because my A+ certification means that I'm grandfathered in and I never have to take another test. Same way with CCNA, but guess what? That changes so often that I don't even tell people that I'm CCNA certified. I'm just like, I took a course in high school, I took a test, I passed it, but I haven't done any networking in almost a decade, so no, because
networking's changed so much.
Dude, it has.
It's thing that will keep changing. It's technology. It's ever changing. It's always growing. There's always something newer out there.
There's RGB lights on servers now, and I love that because now you can ping and you can be like, yep, that's the port.
There it is.
Cool, sweet. I don't have to trace that line anymore. Cool, wonderful.
Yeah, and a lot of these things, guess what? They're not Cisco.
No. Only bigger, older companies still use Cisco.
We use Ubiquity.
Yeah, and that's what we're switching to, and I'm so happy.
That's what a lot of companies are using is Ubiquity. It's easy, it's simple. The UI interface for it, so beautiful.
And
and easy to
I'm
learn.
so glad that we're switching
I
into
can
that.
see it on my phone. I can see the app on my phone and see everything I need to from my phone.
See, when we have to, like, when we get a new tech person at the office, they ask us that go into these schools, "Hey, can y'all be the tech person until we get tech people?" And I'm sitting there like, yeah, I can. I'm not really happy about it because of the systems y'all use. But now that they're moving to Ubiquity, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, sweet, whatever. Yeah,
Sure, absolutely.
I'm cool. I'm down with it. Like I can do this. But that's the thing about it is, like, with this podcast, something that's so nice about it. We were trying to figure out what we wanted to do. Is, like, we love tech. We work in tech. This is it's why we work in tech. We love what we do. Also, we love playing video games, and we yap a lot. I mean, it's pretty much ever
I mean,
since
you're
him and
more
me
the
met.
yapper than I am, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a yapper. Okay.
Instead of the scat man, you're the yap man.
I'm a yap man. But yeah, that's like, we have a funny way of looking at things because we are consumers, but we're also people in the field that can understand what's going on. And that kind of, honestly, that little off-topic topic actually kind of takes us into the next thing. It really does. And I honestly, I didn't plan it this way. I'm just going to Linus Tech Tips segue our way into this next topic. Have you seen the Black Ops trailer, the new Black Ops trailer that got put out? My God, the comment section. The comment section. I was not even paying attention to the video. No,
I don't think I think I watched, like, I was like, when I realized it was Black Ops, I'm like, I don't really care.
Dude,
then
oh my God.
The next day I heard about the comments. I'm like, all right, I got to see this.
That's the only reason.
Hilarious.
That's the only reason. I'm going to be real with you. That's the only reason that I clicked in on the video. Is I clicked in, I pressed pause on the video, and I went to the comment section just to see what people were talking about. And my God,
when a comment has more likes than your video, you're doing something wrong.
That's honestly, I haven't seen someone ratioed so hard on YouTube in a long time. Usually on Twitter or X, I see ratios all the time, but on YouTube, it's so hard. And look, I loved what Call of Duty was. Like, I started on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Like, that was my Battlefield, man. And then, like, World at War was my Call of Duty that I started on. My old YouTube channel started on Modern Warfare 2. 2009, POG HD PVR times, back when YouTube HD quality was 720 and SD quality was 480. This is when my YouTube journey started. And 2011, I was still playing Call of Duty. I was still playing Battlefield 3 type, FPS's Gotham City Imposters back in the day. But honestly, I really wish Call of Duty would have stuck with the, hey, by the way, we're going to not put out a Call of Duty every year, because whether or not people are serious about not playing Call of Duty, we all know Call of Duty is going to outsell Battlefield 6. This is a standard. It's just going to happen. And no matter how much people complain, they're still going to play Call of Duty. They're still going to play the new Call of Duty because that is mainstream. Could Battlefield take a chunk of market share? I think they could, especially depending on
absolutely. I mean, it's like one of the comments said, we're back to when Battlefield 1 came out. What was the Call of Duty that came out then? We're back to that, where Battlefield 1 outsold the Call of Duty that year.
I don't think it was
milestone better.
I don't think...
Infinite Warfare.
Okay,
Infinite
yeah,
Warfare.
I was going to say, because I was going to... what was that? Because Infinite War was just an absolute trash... absolutely trash Call of Duty. And I
mean, shoot, I still play Battlefield 1 to this day. And it was a fantastic Battlefield.
Honestly, that when Battlefield 6 announced that, hey, we're going to be doing this thing where You can have your maps and you could do all this sort of stuff. I'm excited to see if people can do like Battlefield 3, Battlefield, like do what 2042 wanted to do. Like I'm
But
hoping
failed in their shortcomings.
so hard. And like I see that Battlefield like 2042 has a battle pass right now that's free where you can get skins and stuff like that. But I'm like, A, I'm too busy. B, do I even want to sully the like high that I had from playing Battlefield 6 to go earn some skins in 2042?
You don't. And
yeah,
you know what's bad? You know
what's up?
bad? I pre-ordered 2042.
You know, I did too, right? You know,
I pre-ordered it.
You know,
and
I did
played
too.
it because I enjoyed the beta, and then we played the game, and it was absolutely atrocious.
Yep.
I uninstalled so quickly.
Yep.
And
I'm right there
never
with you.
Looked back,
dude. I'm right there with you. Like I was on caffeine TV still, and I pre-ordered 2040. I'm like, you know what? The beta. Let's go. This is so fun. Let's go. We're back, baby.
I just hope we don't get. It doesn't happen the same with Battlefield 6 because we had fun in the beta in Battlefield 6. I will say that.
Yeah. Like I played with my buddy
we
Paulie.
Don't get
you, Jake. It was like going back in old times. It genuinely felt like. Now I will say it felt like going back in time, and back when I was younger and pub stomping older gamers and younger gamers, and now I'm in the older category. But nerds, I'll let you know. I kept a positive KD the first week, and I was like a 1.2, 1.3, and then on the second week I was like a 2.4, 2.5 or something like that. So I got better.
He's better than me. He's better than me. I just played the damn objective.
PCFO. That's all I cared about. I'd be on the PC. I'd be on the objective and murking folks and you know what's so nice? It's nice to see people like it. You could tell that first week that there was a lot of Call of Duty kids. And I say that about grown men too. It's like a lot of Call of Duty players.
Objective, they were crapping on the game and
yep. Objective
totally
here.
Crapping on it and
not playing objective, talking crap about the game. Second week comes around, they're just like, okay, yep, okay, this is okay. We're back. Okay, this is kind of like headquarters. Okay, I'm understanding the objective of the game now. Let's go.
We had one game that was so close that it was down to the wire, where like both teams had 5 lives, and it was like, oh my gosh, who's going to win?
And that was one of
the best games we ever had, and it was enjoyable.
30-minute match, and you just like time flies by, and you're just like, oh my god, who's going to win? And it like stuff like that matters to me. I've never cared about TDM. I've never cared about pub stomping in that regard. I'd rather it be a good little match at the end of the day. Genuinely, I just want to have fun with my friends. I don't drink anymore. I can't indulge in anything because I work in the state of Georgia. So like things aren't legal here. But like I want to get back
to
just
it's all about having fun.
Exactly. And that's what I want at the end of the day. I just want to sit back in my chair with my friends and play a video game and have fun. It's like what we've been doing with Borderlands. But now we can have like 4 or 5 of our friends in a Discord call and just shoot the crap for like 3 or 4 hours, and then hey, okay.
Don't even realize that we've gone that long.
Hey guys, it's almost midnight. This is why you've been yawning this entire time. Oh
like,
god,
I need to go to bed. My old bones are getting tired.
Dude, seriously, it was something that I just had so much fun, and it really reignited the like love of what an FPS can be. Is what that beta did.
Absolutely.
Because the last time I genuinely had fun probably was Modern Warfare like 2019 on a Call of Duty. Like that was my last holy crap. Like I enjoyed the second Modern Warfare when like the release of it.
Yeah, I stopped playing COD after Infinite Warfare and Ghost and that.
Yeah, and like
because I just didn't enjoy it anymore. Well, then again, I never really was a FPS shooter like that, except for Battlefield. I enjoyed the crud out of Battlefield, but I don't know. It's going to be an interesting time because isn't Black Ops 7 beta the same weekend Battlefield 6 drops?
I don't know the beta Let's see. Black Ops 7 beta weekend. Let's see what that is. Open beta early access. Lord of mercy, if you could just make it not be a black screen with white. My
October
God.
takes between October 2nd and October 8th.
Okay. I could not find that on the actual Call of Duty.
Yeah. So
Bit.
early access is the 2nd through the 5th. Open beta is the 5th through the 8th.
Okay. So I mean, like
So
it'll be
close.
it'll be
It's
interesting.
right before the game comes out because Battlefield's the 10th.
Yeah, you know what'll be interesting to see that Steam player count.
Oh my, yes.
Because did you hear about how Call of Duty cannot actually do like just one launcher now? Like they're not doing one launcher, so all of the Call of Duty games got separated off.
Yep.
As it should have been the entire time. So the inflated numbers aren't there anymore. So I'm excited to see I'm excited to see what those numbers are now. And here's the thing about it: people are going to clown on Black Ops if the number is less than Battlefield 6. People are going to clown on Battlefield 6 if Call of Duty's higher. But also, at the end of the day, this just really brings it back to what I hoped it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield versus Call of Duty. Because in a market where only Call of Duty is going, the market is going to suffer. Because
absolutely,
competition brings so much wonderfulness for improvements for consumers. Competition is king. That is why I want Intel to get back on their horse and actually start putting out some good chips to give AMD a little run for their money. Because
good luck on that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. We would say the same thing about AMD back in the bulldozer days.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, I mean,
AMD was kind of in the same boat that Intel is now.
Right. Exactly. And like, now, will Intel be able to get back? I don't know. I hope so. Or maybe one of the chips got. I'm trying to think of. Oh God, I don't remember the chip name now, but it's been in workings for a long time, and it's on the tip of my tongue. But it's like it would basically switch away from the different ATX that we're on now. But either Intel or somebody else come up. ARM start making some like crazy stuff. You know, I don't Nvidia. I know there was talks about them getting into, I think, CPUs at one point or something like that. I don't care.
I don't think they are anymore. But it's we need competition.
Exactly.
We need competition for it, and we need at least Intel to do better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shoot, look at the graphic card market. You have the Nvidia, you have the AMD has their line. Intel has their line with the ARCs, and the ARCs aren't terrible cards.
No, they're not terrible.
But it's just like, why can't you do that with your chips?
Right, exactly. And my thing is like, at the end of the day, competition is best for consumers. Yeah, it's going to suck because you're going to be pulled one way or another, whether it be in like, it's what I tell people. If you're not buying a 90 class card from NVIDIA, honestly, nowadays in 2025, it's probably best for you to go AMD. Because
the AMD cards are freaking amazing still.
Well, the thing is too,
the 5900X.
By the way, your camera froze up. You look surprised. There you go. You're good now. You were looking.
Was I frozen?
You were frozen in one of the most funny positions that I've ever seen in my life. You looked like you just saw a clown. You're like, oh God! I know you can't see me. But it was very. You'll see it back in the video. It's like very scared. Like, oh God! But yeah, like competition's a good thing. But what I was saying is that like AMD, their chips now, like the GPUs are great. Like they're good. But their drivers have improved so much. over the course of years. Their drivers used to be like, the cards used to be good, but the driver was terrible. Like everything about it was just like, oh, come on, man. AMD, you were so close. But you want to know what AMD gives you that Nvidia doesn't? I'm gonna give you one guess of what AMD gives you. And there's many answers, but it's not the one. There's only one that I'm looking for. But any answer is pretty much right. Let's be real on that one. You got an idea, or should I give you multiple choice? All right, I'm gonna give you multiple choice.
Give me ABC.
I'm gonna give you ABC. A, value for your money. B, more VRAM. Or C, a little bit more of the FSR life, like actually trying to open source their software instead of locking it behind a proprietariness, or D, all the above. Like, what do you?
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna say D, all the above.
Mike Munchke just got a PC, and he was looking at an NVIDIA, and I told him, I said, he was looking at a 5070. I was like, 5070 is great. It's fine. It's 12 gigabytes of VRAM. It's good. Don't worry about it. You're like, are you playing 1080p? You're playing 1440p? He's like, I'm going to play 1440p. And I was like, yeah, you don't want a 5070. You're going to run out of VRAM quicker than you realize. I said, what you want is you want to go with an AMD card, preferably like a 16 gigabyte. Yes, you're going to be tapping on that wall of VRAM very quickly in 2025, 2026, but you'll have a little bit more. And a little bit more goes a long way, so you don't have to touch into like DLSS or FSR or anything like that. But now if you're going with a 90 class card, definitely, yeah, 24 gigabytes of VRAM, go ahead. Go with NVIDIA. Like, you know, I've got a 4090. It was the first time I ever justified that to myself. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be absolutely real with you. It's going to be so hard to ever go to a non-90 class card in the future. It's going to be hard not to have at least 20 to 24 gigabytes of VRAM, because I record as I play. And boy, howdy, do I see that 16 and 18 gigabytes from time to time popping up, especially with everything like we just putting in a new texture pack, a new mod pack on New Vegas. And that mod pack is rather large, and like it definitely will eat up some VRAM in a very old game because of all those textures.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, I got a 4070 Super Ti, so... don't have top of the line like you, but you know, it does what I need it to do.
It's still a great card though. That's mine.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Mine. Here's the funny thing. One of my buddies asked me, there's like, so how much of an improvement in video editing did you see? And I was like, nothing. There's no difference. It's a little bit extra processing power. I may have saved like 30 seconds to a minute, maybe, on like a 10-minute video where it renders out in like 4.5 minutes. And the like 3080 that I used to have would do that 10-minute video in like 4.5, 5 minutes. Like it's not like, that's not why I wanted to do the upgrade. The upgrade is I was knocking on that like 10, 12 gigabyte VRAM wall, and it was getting noticeable. In recording, playing video games in 1440p, high refresh rate, it's really noticeable. And that's why I tell people, you don't want to get what you need right now. You don't want to say, I'm future proofing, man. I'm looking at next year of how these games have ballooned up in their usage. And UE5 is just like, it's gorgeous. You get eye candy, but geez,
it uses so much resources.
It's so heavy on the whole system. It is so heavy on the entire system, and it's definitely one of those things that I'm just like, I'm looking at where Elder Scrolls 6. I'm looking at where whatever next UE5 or UE6. Like, what's The Witcher going to do? What kind of processing power am I going to need to push The Witcher to what I want it to be? Like, I don't know. And I'm still rocking a 5950X. Like, it's still a great card, great CPU. But This year or next year I might upgrade because the CPU for AMD, the rumor mill from Moore's Law is dead. Oh my god, dude, could it be pushing 6 gigahertz? I don't know. Like we'll have to see. I'm excited to see what.
It easily could be.
Dude,
It easily could be because you're rocking on the 5950X, right? Is what you said?
Yeah, 5950X. Yeah, it's like
Is that what you're rocking?
Yeah, it's like a 4.2, 4.3 all core overclock right now. That's 16.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
16
rocking
cores.
the Ryzen 9 5900.
Yeah, dude, the 12, that 12,
12
that yeah, 12 core, 24 threads. That 5900 is just, and the thing is for me is like, I still don't know if I'm going to justify it to myself because there's still great chips. I don't like, and we play in 1440p.
There's something wrong with them, and
Right.
I think they're fine. I give it a couple years,
That's
and
what
it could be a lot change. It
What-
could be different
Well,
conversation.
Well, and see, and that's my thing is that like right now, we play. If I was playing in 1080p, it'd be very different. But you play in 1440p, you play in 4K. You're not your CPU. Yeah, it plays a role. The faster the like single core, the little bit of multi core that games use. Yeah, sure, it's definitely going to have something, but it's not as much as the GPU. That like 1080p is more CPU, but 1440 4K that's more of your like GPU that's going to be going right there, and it's just one of those things. I'm excited to see where technology's going. I'm just happy that I'm still able to get DDR4 RAM. I'm glad that I can still, if something goes wrong with the motherboard, I can still get a motherboard. Thank God we haven't changed like ATX in 25, 40 years at this point. So it's pretty much plug and play, just ready to go. I know that if I do keep my system for a while, I know the next thing I'm going to do, and that is change out of my AIO pump because that is the only cooler that was in stock when my other one went out. And I hate AIOs. So much so because it introduces so many points of failure.
So terrible.
But like I'm like the next thing I do.
If I had my dream, it'd be a fully water cooled PC, and
Nope, not me.
But that's money I don't have.
No, dude, I'm so lazy at 38 now. Or I got like, okay, maybe not lazy. I've got so much other crap that I do. I don't want water cooled. What I want is I just want air cooled. I want air cooled everything. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of a hit on the performance. But that's another great thing of like AMD versus Intel. The Intel chips just run hot, and you've got a good God that like my 4790K put me in such a bad place because I thought I was gonna have to like cool all of this stuff down. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do so much cooling for this AMD, this 1800X that I'm getting. What? This thing barely runs hot. Well, okay.
Psych.
Like there was videos of people running a 5950X with the like the normal like it was like the 5700 5800 that came with the Wraith Prism. There was people running a 16 core chip with that, just the stock AMD cooler, just like, yeah, it doesn't clock out as high, but also I'm using a cooler that is not intended for 16 cores, but hey, how you doing? This is my cooling rig, and
if it works, it works, right?
Hey, so if good enough for government work, that's what you always say. But now there is something, since we're talking about computer hardware. If you've made it this far into the podcast, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. It really means the world that you're taking time to check out this podcast, whether it be in video or audio form.
Absolutely.
But if you've updated
your
Windows,
listening pleasure, whatever we may find it.
Hey, how you doing? Whatever time it is when you're listening, wherever you're at in the world. Mike, I'm sorry that we just made you fall asleep by going into this voice. But if you've updated your Windows, inside jokes, the man always falls asleep while we are streaming. Y'all, I swear to God, y'all's voice.
It's absolutely hilarious.
It is great. But if you've updated Windows, the new August 2025 update, the KB 506-3878. You might want to go in, look at the recent install, roll it back, and then pause your updates for up to 5 weeks, because that's as long as Windows will allow you to do it. I wish you could just turn off updates until I turn them back on. But there's a problem with that update, that if a SSD is up, say around 60% of storage taken, and there's a heavy load, like you're installing a video game or you're doing some big transfers around 50, 60 gigabytes, there's a chance that your SSD, your NVMe, will disappear. And now there are tests being done in the whole tech space where people are saying that after a restart, it comes right back. But if you're like me, you're going to roll that back, because that is absolutely
That's not something
scary.
I'm risking.
No, because that can corrupt a drive.
Yeah, I'm not risking that at all.
And you want to know something funny? What happened to my drive?
What's that?
A month ago.
Recently, before this update came out.
Before the update. I hadn't done the update, but I was doing a Tale of Two Wastelands install, and it's a very high usage bit. The drive that I have, it's I think an MTX 500. It's a 2 terabyte drive. It disappeared and would not come back. And finally, after turning off my system, unplugging, booting it up, turning it off again, plugging the solid state drive back up, it came back, but it was corrupted and I lost everything on that drive. Now, thankfully, I'm just a loot goblin in video games, as well as a storage-based goblin that hates to get rid of stuff. So I have a larger drive for games, and that's all that's on that drive. But the mod pack that I just put in for a New Vegas playthrough, it was 64 gigabytes of data. So what would have happened is that I'll probably, if I kept this update, because I am one of those people that saw this after updating the doing the Windows update, I might have lost that drive. And what happens if that drive's already disappeared once and then it's gone? I would not like to see that happen again.
You have to get a new drive at that point.
Yeah, and the bad thing is that
no.
So many drives now, they aren't made like they used to be. They're like, they don't have any RAM on them and stuff like that. They're RAMless.
Nope.
And they're good for like some read and write, but let's be real, the random speeds are terrible on them because they don't have that cache, and they're just not that MX version that I have. I can't find anywhere, like Best Buy or anything like that. I can probably find it at Micro Center, but I can find the BX version of it. And I don't want that one because it doesn't have, like, I thought, I'm about to spend $200 on a new drive. Dang it, Bobby Boucher. But definitely, like, if you're someone who did that Windows update, please, to save yourself a little bit of trouble, it's better.
Roll it back.
Yeah, it's better to practice caution. It is so much better to practice caution than it is to be in the situation that, oh no, I just lost this drive and it's not coming back. I don't want to wish that.
And it could potentially be the drive that has your operating system on it, and there goes your entire PC.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Yeah, no, that'd be absolutely terrible.
Oh my God, just like everything gone, and that's
gonna be something I have to deal with at work, is trying to roll back some updates, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and I made sure to tell the tech at my office. I was like, that's over everything. I was like, hey, by the way, I can do it over here, where we're at in our office. But if you want to do it at the main office, you might want to do this because those educators, their hard drives are well over 60% because they just save everything to their C drive. Everything to their C drive.
Instead of saving it to the server like we tell them to.
What? No, but the server, I don't touch the cloud. I touch the ground. So what is the cloud?
We don't need to touch that. It'll be okay.
You're crazy, sir. But now, before we get out of here, before we wrap up for the first episode, there's something that we want to add in here. And that is games that we're excited for this upcoming month. There's going to be a funny month for this later on in the year. We both had a joke about that early before the stream. And now this is not just games.
Hey, remember that list could change.
That list could change. Doubtful, but that list could change. Depends, right? But like, so this is just like, it's not just games coming out. This is including updates. This is including DLCs. But it's mainly going to be a list of video games and things that we're excited for to play. And September, my friends, is going to be an absolute nightmare for content creators, for streamers. So if you have any content creators or streamers in your life or that you watch, and they are someone that's going to be playing these games, make sure to drop a like for them, because this is going to be a crazy month. You see, I create a lot of Fallout 76 content.
Very crazy month.
September the 2nd, Season 22 update happens. But right after that, the thing I'm excited about, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the Order of Giants DLC comes out. That is one, honestly, I'd forgotten about. That was such a great base game. But, like, I'm like,
it's such a great base game, and the DLC hasn't been really talked about.
You're right.
They showed something off at Gamescom for it, but
I forgot all about it.
It was kind of flew under the radar, but it's definitely one I'm excited for as well.
It's one of those that's like, oh my god! And now this next one that comes out on the same day. Would you be surprised if I told you I'd never played Hollow Knight? Never played it.
No, because I've never played Hollow Knight.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know the drive for it. I don't know. Silk Song comes out September the 4th.
I don't know, but I am so excited for Silk Song, and that leads to what we were talking about earlier about, is it a real game? Does it really exist? Hey, it finally does exist.
It does. It's what it
on the ROG Ally X version for the Xbox, and it's finally coming. It's happening.
And here's
a
the
lot
thing.
Sooner than people anticipate.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like later in the year. Here's the thing about it is, like, I think that got more coverage at the Xbox showcase than that device. But people just seeing that's all I heard about. That's all I heard about. I'd never heard anything about the device.
They didn't care about the device. Oh my gosh, they showed Hollow Knight on it.
Oh my god,
Silk Song?
What? Then but yeah, that's one that, like, I've had friends that played Hollow Knight. They love the game. I will one day go in and play Hollow Knight. I just never. It's never been one that, like, I've sat down and made time for. The next one, and now this is one that I'm not normally a person that is known to like spooky games, but watching the trailer for this and seeing the work that the team has done, Chronos: The New Dawn, September the 5th. That is very interesting. That my friend is very, very interesting.
Games.
See, and that's the thing. It's like I like them, but I'm not like, it's not something that, like, I actively go out and try to, like, do. Like, I was never a Resident Evil fan. Like, I would watch my friends, like my buddy Brett, play Resident Evil. All right. So you want to know the only Resident Evil game that I thoroughly enjoyed? Code Veronica on Dreamcast. Code Veronica. That was
one of the worst ones.
Thank you. That's the one I enjoyed. I very much enjoyed Code Veronica.
It's one of the worst ones.
It was my jam. I enjoyed it so much, and, like, that's where I live. That's where my Resident Evil life lives, is Code Veronica, where everybody else says it's terrible, but I'm sitting back here thinking, it can't be any worse than Spirit Tracks, right?
Played any of them.
Yeah, I watched my buddy. Yeah, I saw that delayed reaction on that one. I saw that working in the brain. Like, wait, hold on. Oh, you mother. But yeah, no, like
You're lucky you're cute. You're lucky you're cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I really wish that I could get into them. I'd like to get into them.
And they're not for everybody. And
right.
this is your only horror game on your list that you're excited for September.
Well, I did put in a request
So,
for the other one, but I was on the fence about it just because I I'll let you go through the rest of the list because we're both excited for the 12th and the 19th. We're very very excited.
so the next two on the list, we have Borderlands 4 on September 12th. I mean, we've been playing a lot of Borderlands lately, been doing some Borderlands content, just having fun with the game, and we're both excited for this. Now, the next game on this list is I am super excited for. Hands down, one of the best zombie games, parkour type games that has ever been made to this day in my
Crane's
mind
back, baby.
is Dying Light the Beast.
Crane's
and we get
back.
Crane back from Dying Light,
Crane.
the first one.
Oh
Because
my
I love
God.
I love Dying Light. Dying Light, the DLC for Dying Light was fantastic. I haven't fully played through Dying Light 2 because it wasn't as good in my opinion, but still, the parkour, the zombies in Dying Light in general.
By the way,
some of the best zombie games in general.
With Dying Light, the Beast, did you know that if you bought like the deluxe edition or whatever it was that was supposed to come with Dying Light the Beast, is because it was supposed to be just an expansion, you get Dying Light the Beast for free for buying that edition of Dying Light 2. Did you know about?
I didn't. What edition is that supposed to be?
It was, hold on a second. Let's see. I have to Google it. Dying Light 2, get Dying Light the Beast free. Should be a very simple. If you own Dying Light 2 Stay Human Ultimate Edition, you will receive Dying Light the Beast at no extra cost when it launches. Now, this says August 22nd, 2025. Now, why is it? Because it's removed. Apparently, it got removed September 30th, 2024. So you wouldn't be able to get it there. Say a year ago, they said you won't get Dying Light the Beast for free at all. Turns out you won't get Dying Light the Beast for all. This is from a video games on something MSN. I don't know.
I don't own the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah,
anyway. I only
but
have the Reloaded.
That's what was talked about getting that. But yeah, so apparently
news to me.
that was something that was mentioned back in the day. The article for that was from IGN. Techland removing Dying Light 2 Ultimate Edition from sale after saying Dying Light the Beast comes free with it. This was published August 26, 2024, is when this article was posted up. And so basically they said that, and I guess a lot of people were buying it on sale, and then they took it off. Or they took it off before people could buy it and be like, wait, what? We can get this? But yeah, so like that is something that if you own the Ultimate Edition, excuse me.
I mean, we don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah,
we'll see when the game releases if it's true or not.
And hey, awesome to Techland if they said something, they actually damn do it. If they actually do it, that's awesome. I'm very, very excited for that. But now, this is the one that you... This is the one that you
that I was
convinced
excited
me...
for that you're not.
Well, I'll tell you this after you say the game.
So the final game that's coming out in September that I'm excited for is Silent Hill F on September 25th.
Did you know?
Now, this is more action-based Silent Hill, but... I'm still excited for it.
Did you know that if I play this Silent Hill game, this will be the first Silent Hill game I've ever played in my life? Did you know that? Did you know that? My buddy Brett used to love Silent Hill.
We're gonna need you.
My buddy Brett
we're gonna need you to play these games.
My buddy Brett loved Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and I would sit over at his house and I would watch him play them. This is way back in the day.
We need you to play Silent Hill.
I've never played Silent Hill before in my life. I saw like Coneheads when I was a kid, and then I saw Triangle Head Man, and I was
that movie scared me as a kid. But
I can see that. The scene that scared me as a kid, E.T. when they were running through the E.T. running through the woods. That was I had to run behind the TV every time my parents put that on. I don't know why. I don't know
I don't
why.
like that movie.
I don't know why
like that
ET.
movie.
I don't know why ET scared me running through the woods. I don't know. I was scared of ants when I was a kid because of the sheer volume of them. I was like, there's a million of these things. There's tiny, but like, and now I play Grounded and Grounded 2, and I'm like, this fear was very real. I understand this. But yeah, like I never.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids all over again.
Oh God. Oh my God, that's such a fun movie. But that's that's the thing. I'm never like, it's so funny that as a kid we would sit around talk on the phone to friends and sit on couches and basically participate in like early versions of streaming without realizing that, hey, one day we're going to be doing this, but we're going to be talking about it online. What's online? You know, that thing that you go to the computer and yeah, that 56K modem that somebody calls and then you get knocked off the internet. Yeah, that's the thing that you're going to be doing it on. Really? That's crazy. But yeah, like I'd never played it. It's look, if I've got a key request in, we'll see if I get a key request on it. Maybe I make it one of the, if I don't get a key for it, maybe I make it one of those things in Halloween, like time, October, that I have to play, you know, something like that, raising money with Fallout for Hope for St. Jude's. Maybe I make it a milestone or something like that. I did that with Elden Ring. I got 2 hours into Elden Ring and I've uninstalled it live on stream. So like we'll see.
You should do Alien Isolation, but we'll discuss that later.
I've played Alien Isolation. I love that game.
I've never seen you play it.
I've never seen
that
Santa
is
Claus.
what we're excited for games in September.
Doesn't mean it's not real. Believing is not seeing.
Let us know what games you're excited for in the comments below. And
maybe they will, maybe they won't now.
Santa Claus is not real.
What? You telling me?
But let
Wow. You know what? You just ruined Mike's dreams.
Let us know what you're excited for.
You just ruined Mike's dreams. That's terrible. Seriously, I want to know. I want to know what y'all are excited for this year.
I'll make it up to you.
Do we share some of the same, like, hey, I'm enjoying this like game franchise? Because like honestly, these September's busy. I'm so here for it. Gamers are going to be eating good. But seriously, y'all, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to sit back, whether you've been watching this in time, whether you've been listening this entire time. Thank you so much. Frugan, thanks you so much. It's one of those things that we're just two friends bull crapping around, hanging out, shooting the breeze, coming up with some topics to talk about, and staying on topic for, you know, a good majority of the stream. And well, not the stream, but podcast.
Try to anyway.
I'm so used to streaming. This is a whole new avenue.
Used to it.
I mean, seriously, we've been sitting here talking for like almost an hour and 10 minutes, just chilling. He had no idea how long we've been talking because
we knew that was going to happen. Though we knew that was going to happen.
Right, we were sitting there like, what do you think? What do you think? Like 30 minutes? No, it's probably going to be like an hour and a half. This is going to be a heck of a first episode. But y'all, seriously, thank you so much. Have a great and wonderful day wherever and whenever you are watching this first episode of the Caffeinated and Overclocked podcast. Y'all have a great and wonderful day out there. Peace. Love you.